Today I'll show you how I made $273,000 last month with a simple Shopify store. I'm literally going to be showing you guys everything. And before I jump in, I want you to understand that anyone can do this. There's nothing special about me besides my beard. I'm just kidding. But my wife's been telling me to shave. Anyways, like I was saying, there's nothing special about me. I'm not super tactical. I'm not super technical. I'm not super genius like Elon Musk. I wasn't born into millions. Just 10 years ago, I was living in Ukraine and English is not my first language, as you can maybe tell. But I'm just a guy who's stuck with e-commerce and found a way to make it work. And that's why today I run a portfolio of e-commerce brands that bring in over $3 million per month. And I use this channel to show you what I've learned, what are the mistakes that I've made that you can avoid, and what are the lessons that you can take from it. All right, so here we are inside of the Shopify store. You can see $273,000 in sales last month, about $28 average order value. Conversion rate is about 3.5%. There's certain things that not perfect here yet that I want to improve, but this is overall pretty good result. Now, I'm not going to show you guys like my full website because I don't want just random clicks to my website, which will skew our conversion rates, but this is what it looks like. This is what we have modeled. For the website, you can see the homepage outlines the benefits of the product. From here, you can go directly to the product page. Then you have all of the benefits of the product. You have different products. If you have multiple products on your website, you can link them here. And then social proof. If you have reviews from your customers, social proof, you can link it here as well. Some demonstration of the product, like a short video that you can use to demonstrate your product and how it works. You could plug it in here. And from here, you can see it's add to cart button. So people can add the product straight to the cart, straight from the homepage. And then there is like some stats about the product. Frequently asked questions, which is very, very important thing for the conversion rate optimization. You have to answer the questions about the product before people even ask those or before people even think about those. And when you scroll down, you have the context ask section, try us risk-free, or eliminating all of the risks that consumer would take by buying your product. And then you have just footer of the website, right? So very simple structure. And by the way, this is not my website, just to be clear. This is just a website that we use as inspiration that you can use as inspiration to build your own. If you go here to the product page, you have all of the benefits of the product. You have nice emojis here. You have different bundles and different packages that will help you to increase the average order value. Because the higher your average order value, the more consumer spends with you on average, the more money you'll make and the more money you'll be able to spend on ads to further scale your store. And as you scroll down here, you have some of the frequently asked questions, which is very, very important. Again, you want to have it on every product page. You want to have it on the home page. You want to have frequently asked questions everywhere. This is one of the biggest conversion hacks ever. Also, there's a free gift with the product. If you buy something, there is a free gift that you can offer. Maybe it costs you $1 or $2 more, but it will also help you to increase the conversion rate on the website. This is the power of the offer. If you have a good offer that people are like, wow, I'm buying this product and I'm also getting this product and I'm also getting this product and also getting this, then the conversion rates will significantly increase on your website. You have the floating add to cart button here, which means no matter where you scroll on the page, you always see this section here. So you can click claim offer and it will add the product straight to the cart. So now you have the cart, you unlocked free shipping, continue to save checkout, boom. Now you're on the checkout page and you can buy the product. The social proof section is very important. If you have any reviews about your product, you need to post them here. One of the apps that we are using is called Loox, Loox. That's the app that we're using for the social proof. And the more social proof like this you can integrate into the page, the higher your conversions will be. So I shared with you a few conversion hacks that you can start utilizing right away. If you're not profitable with your ads, most likely it's because your conversion rate or your average order value is too low, and you have to improve those in order to become more profitable with your ads. Also, one of the sections on this page is a demonstration of the product. You can see a demonstration how to use product on different parts of the body. You have arm, you have back, you have legs, and it's very easily demonstrated. If you're selling a product that consumers, they don't know how to use it. So you have to show them, and you can show them within like few seconds using GIFs or using these short videos. There's only 3 things you have to really figure out in order to make your e-commerce business successful. Number 1 is the product. I didn't go too deep into the product because I have a full tutorial on how to find products within like 13 minutes. I'm literally giving you like several different ideas on the products. I'm giving you the templates. I'm giving you the framework. I'm giving you my whole thought process that have served me very well over the last 8 years in e-commerce, so you can utilize that to find amazing products to sell. Number 2 is the website, is where you're driving the traffic to, where people can actually buy your product and give you money. This is what I covered in the last few minutes. I gave you examples of the website that you can model. I gave you the structure of the website, and I also gave you the biggest conversion hacks you can use to maximize the conversion on your website. And number 3 is the traffic, which is probably the most important, because this is how you drive people to your website with your product, where people can actually pay you money for your product. product. So traffic is a part that most entrepreneurs are struggling with. So I want to go deep on that and show you exactly how you can drive traffic to your website to generate sales and generate profit. So when it comes to traffic, there's only two main ways you can do it. Number one, you can do organic marketing, which means posting videos on TikTok, posting them on Instagram, posting them on YouTube Shorts to organically generate traffic to your website. Now, this part is great and it's literally free to use, but it will take more of your time. So if you have more time than money right now in your business, maybe you don't have a lot of capital, this is what I would do. I would post videos about your product on TikTok, on Instagram, on YouTube Shorts, and then send people to your website where they can actually buy your product. There's few downsides to this though. It will take you more time. Not every video that you post will actually work and will actually get you sales. So you will have to do a lot of videos in order to generate some substantial sales for your store. The other way you can generate traffic to your store is paid, which means using Facebook ads, Google ads, TikTok ads, all of these channels where you can simply pay for advertising to buy eyeballs for people to go to your website and buy your product. And I have used paid ads for the last 8 years in my business, and this has served me extremely well. For the purpose of this video, I just want to focus on one channel which I love the most, which is Facebook ads. This is hard for a lot of people, but once you crack Facebook ads, there's almost unlimited amount of scale that you can have. People ask me all the time, Alex, what kind of ads I can use to sell my product? And there's only few of them. So number one is video ads, then you have image ads, carousel ads, comparison ads, review-based ads, and UGC ads. If you crack any of these, you'll be able to just get your business to 6 figures per month, no problem. And I'll break down these in greater detail in a few seconds. So number one is video ads. So this is an example of the video ads selling this product, which is a shower head. And you can see it's a demonstration of the product. There is no faces here. There is a voiceover. As you have the demonstration on screen, there's a voiceover that you can generate using AI, using tools like 11 Labs. So literally all of this can be done without showing your face and without getting yourself on camera. And I use this tool called Get Hooked to give me ideas for all of the types of ads I can use to sell my product. It has over 7 million ads in the library that I can use to model, I can use to replicate, and I can create amazing ads for my own product. Now, this is an example of the image ad. It has its own advantages and disadvantages. The advantages of the image ad is that you can literally make a photo with your phone and you can use that as image ad to sell your product. On the other side, not every product you'll be able to sell with image ad. So if you're selling jewelry product, it will be easy for you to sell it using image ad. But if you're selling some gadget, you'd have to use video ads because you'd have to educate customer on the product, what problem it solves, and give them more context before they can buy your product. Also using Get Hooked, you can just download these ads with one click and you can replicate these for yourself using a designer, or if you're good with Photoshop, you can do it yourself too. Another type of the ad is a carousel ad. This is pretty much a combination of several images that you can advertise simultaneously, which means you can give people more context about the product that you're selling and you can give them more reasons to buy your product. So for example, this one here has some text on the first image, and then as you scroll to the side, you have even more text, you have some social proof, you have some benefits of the product, you have the guarantee. So this is type of the ad which is like image ads on steroids. Next type is a comparison ad. This is where you're comparing the regular product that everyone is selling on the market to your product. So in this case, it's a creatine product, and so this one has 0 electrolytes, doesn't dissolve very well, make you feel bloated. And this one on the other side, kind of like side by side, you can compare them very easily. 800 milligram electrolytes, built lean muscle mass, made for performance, right? So very cool comparison, and it's all demonstrated within one simple image ad. Next type of the ad is a review ad. You can do it in the image format, you can use it in a video format using content creators and UGC, which we'll go in a second. But here you have only the description of the product, the testimonial from the customer, 5-star reviews, buy one, get one free, which is a good offer. Offer ends today, so there's some deadline to the offer. And that's leading people straight to the product page where they can buy this product. And last type of the ads, which is also my favorite one, is UGC ads. So you can see 19-second person talking, and you can also create these using AI because AI got so good that you can replicate these UGC ads using AI. It's pretty much talking about the product, talking about the benefit that it gives, and then leading people to the product page, or in this case, it's leading people to the quiz page where they're giving them more information about themselves. So it's kind of like customizing the product based on the answer that they give. The reason I like UGC ads because they don't look like ads, because people are so skeptical these days and they're like, if this looks like ad, I'm kind of like, I don't want to. Maybe people been burned in the past. Maybe they see so many of these ads that they stopped reacting to them. So UGC ads kind of like bypass that trust barrier because they look more relatable and more real. Now let's dive into my ad structure, the specific settings on the campaign level, ad set level, ad level on Facebook ads, so you guys can learn from that and replicate it for yourself. So last month I spent $100,000 on ads to generate $270,000 in revenue, which is pretty good ROI, 2.7 return on ad spend. And here you can see all the main metrics. You have the CPMs, which is $26, advertising mostly to the United States, which is pretty decent. We have the average cost per click of 91 cents, and we have a click-through rate of 2.88%, which is also pretty decent. So when you're starting to test ads, these are the metrics you want to pay attention to. What are my CPMs? What are my cost per clicks? What are my click-through rates? Because if those are very low, let's say you're launching your ad and your click-through rate is only 0.5%, it means your ads are simply not good enough, and it doesn't matter how much money you spend. You can spend $10,000 in those, but if those ads are not good, they will not get you sales profitably. So what you have to do is go back and reevaluate all of your ads. You have to create some better ads in order to get metrics like 2%, 3% click-through rate, and also some decent cost per clicks. In terms of the advertising structure, I like to keep it very simple. What's working for us right now is Advantage Plus campaign. So this is Advantage Plus campaign that spent $41,000 last month. And you can see the structure is very simple. There's only one asset here, targeting the best countries. There is no targeting whatsoever, just the countries, and we let Facebook optimize and show the ads to people who are most likely to buy, because Facebook data learning and database is so strong, they know exactly which type of people are more likely to buy, even if you're targeting massive audiences of people of hundreds of millions. But the main thing that we're focusing on is happening on the ad level, which means we're testing a lot of different ads. So just here we have 72 different ads. These are different images, videos, different types of content, and we're constantly testing new ones. For example, this one here had $182 cost per purchase, which means it's simply not a good ad. So we are stopping it early. We're not letting it spend thousands of dollars. We're cutting it, and we're introducing some new ads to get us to the profitability. So you can see based on data, some of them have vastly outperformed others. So you have to be ruthless in terms of the optimizing your ads. And if you're testing, let's say 10, 20, 30 ads, and only 2 of them perform, you have to turn off all of the other ones and only drive traffic to the ones that bring you sales. So as you can see here, out of all of the ads that we have tested, only this one has performed very well and performed consistently. So that's why this one is still running. But to find this one winner ad, we had to test over 70 different ads. This is the amount of volume that you need to do if you want to find these winners consistently, and you can never stop, because if you just like have one winning ad, then eventually at some point it will stop performing and your business will not generate sales. So you have to have a constant flow of new ads being introduced, being tested, if you want to consistently get sales for your store. So you can see the structure is very simple. We have 3 main campaigns running. We also have retargeting campaign here, which is getting pretty good cost per purchase. And so we're keeping it very simple, and we're focusing all of the effort on the creative side of things, on the actual images and videos and creative types, in order to get sales at acceptable cost. Now, if any of this looks confusing to you, don't worry, because I created the full tutorial outlining the whole Facebook ad strategy, from the initial testing to scaling, different ways of scaling, different types of creatives, how to make those creatives, where to find those creatives. So if you want to see the whole Facebook ads tutorial, just click the link in the description. I linked it there. So as you found the product that you're selling and also build the website, you start driving traffic and it's profitable, you're making some good money. Now it's time to brand. And this is where pretty much you're turning dropshipping store or dropshipping model that you have into a real brand that has real value for the customers, that has faster shipping times, better product quality, better experience, something that you can run for years and not will just like disappear after a few months. And when you're focusing on building a brand, I would focus on these 3 things. Number 1 is the shipping time, and you can work with the right supplier and they'll ship your product directly from China or even directly from the United States at a very acceptable cost. And if you want introductions to some good suppliers that I have used for years, that are trustworthy, that have great prices, just comment suppliers in the comments. Second most important element when it comes to the product is a better quality. So you would want to improve the quality of the product product, especially if people are complaining about the quality, maybe some of the features are not working, maybe a battery is too weak if you're selling a gadget product. You want to improve the quality to make sure that customers are happy with the purchase that they're making. And number 3 is better customer experience, which means responding to emails and responding to messages from customers fast. So having someone like a VA to answer all of those emails and SMS and messages from customers on time. This way customers feel supported when they're making the purchase and they're likely to come back and buy more from you. So using exactly what I shared with you in this video, we've done $273,000 in sales last month, and this month it's also on a good track. Like yesterday, for example, we did $7,000 in sales with this store. So it's consistent, it's profitable, and if you follow this process, you'll be able to run the same product that you found for months and even years. Now, I've helped hundreds of people to scale successful e-commerce businesses, but also I have seen a lot of people that I tried to help, but it didn't work for some reason. And in my experience, people who never get traction with their e-commerce businesses do one of these mistakes. Number 1, not focusing on basics. What is the product you're selling? What is the problem that product solves? And how you can demonstrate the value of that product and the problem that it solves for a customer. So really understanding who you're selling your product to and doing the proper research before you even start selling the product is crucial for success of your business. Number 2, people are not willing to do the boring work. This is boring to go ahead and research the creatives, what kind of ads you have to launch, do the research about the product. So all of those things, they're not easy and they're kind of like repetitive and you have to do them over and over and over again. But if you don't do them, then you will never be able to scale successful e-commerce business. And number 3, and this one fucking frustrates me so much. This is when people say, oh, I don't have time. I don't have time to build my e-commerce business. Oh, I work 9 to 5. I don't have time. I have seen so many people going from 9 to 5 to successful e-commerce businesses, but they're committed to it. Like every minute that they have, the free minute that they have, they dedicate to learning about e-commerce, learning about their customers, learning about how to create better ads, better websites, searching for better products. And if you're fully committed to those things, then you will simply eliminate all of the other distractions you have. If you look at your phone right now, you're probably spending a few hours a day on social media. TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, all of these platforms, they're sucking a lot of your time, and that time could be dedicated to building something that can secure your financial future, give you a better lifestyle, provide for your family, and just give you the financial freedom you're looking for. But you have to make a conscious decision to commit to those things because otherwise it will not work. So that's basically it. And just to remind you guys, there is nothing special about me, nothing special about my background. I didn't come from a rich family, like I barely speak English, and 10 years ago I was broke in Ukraine, and if I was able to make it work, then you can make it work as well. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions in regards to any of the things we covered, just let me know in the comments. I personally respond to every comment, so please make sure to drop me a comment, give me any feedback or any questions, and I'll see you guys in the next video.